Well, good evening and Merry Christmas. Glad you are all here. You get to see the debut, hear the debut, and see the debut of our, what we're calling the UCP Vocal Ensemble, or we can call it a choir. I don't care. Anyway, I'd introduce you to everybody, but I don't know everybody. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, we have 4 songs we're going to sing for you here. Feel free to join along if you so desire. What else? 2, 3, and dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells and bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or 2 ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Patty Bride was sitting on my side. The horse was leaning left, his fortune seemed to fly. He got his little whip back and there he was. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. A day or 2 ago, the story I must tell. I went out in the snow, and on my back I fell. And Christmas riding by, in one-horse open sleigh. He laughed as there his rolling weather, he drove away. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Not only green in summer's heat, but also winter, snow and sleet. Oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, of all the trees most lovely. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, of all the trees most lovely. Each year you bring to us delight, to bright and shine your Christmas light. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, of all the trees most lovely. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, we learn from all your beauty. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, we learn from all your beauty. You're bright and clear, the Christmas tree, we hope it's good throughout the year. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, we learn from all your beauty. Pretty sure. Right on, yep. It's South Carolina plates, South Carolina plates. All right, here we go. Now, a little different tune. This is kind of one we've all arranged together. This is a unity tune. It's a little chant, and it starts off with the words "Thank you," which is totally appropriate for Christmas time. So, 1, 2, 3, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We have one more for you. It's a little popular song, made popular, I believe, by Bing Crosby, but it could be somebody else. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my Give it up for those folks right there. Very nice.
Hello and welcome to our annual 12 Powers Christmas Eve service here at Unity Center of Peace. I'm Reverend Victoria Loveland-Coen, and I'm so glad you could be with us tonight. Just take a moment and look around all these beautiful faces and so much red. Have you ever seen so much red in one place at one time? I love it. I love it. We're also live streaming this service, so we want to say hello to those of you joining us on YouTube, Facebook. We're glad that you could be here. If you would say hello in the chat, and we could say hello to you. Okay? So you say hello to us by putting something in the chat, and that we know that you're with us. And for those of you in person, please take a moment and silence your cell phones. Thank you for doing that. So if you're new to Unity Center of Peace, welcome. I'm glad you could join us tonight. Just real briefly, we are an inclusive, interspiritual community that combines both practical tools and actually very powerful tools for personal transformation with mystical spirituality that awakens our soul. That's kind of it in a nutshell, I think. So thank you for coming together tonight out on Christmas Eve as we create and experience this magical Christmas Eve service together. It's one of my favorites. This is the highlight of the season, for sure. Okay, so now as we prepare to light, whoops. This divine light candle, which represents, it honors the element of fire, the sacred element of fire, and also reminds us of that divinity, that light that is within all of us. But before we do that, let's take a moment first and connect in the silence together. Just take a moment, close your eyes, take a deep breath with me, and feel your heart center. Breathe into your heart center for a moment. And feel the love and the peace that is there beginning to bubble up to the surface as we share this experience together. All right. Light the candle. Let this candlelight remind us that that divine light is within us, that we are an expression of it. And as we allow it to grow and to shine through, in, and as us, we become the luminous beings that we truly are, the light of the world. And so I invite you to say our opening invocation with me, which is on the slide here on the wall. Take a breath together. Together. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life. God, the good omnipotence. Yes. Yes. All right. So our service tonight includes the traditional Christmas story, but of course, this being New Thought, we look at it just a little differently. We look at it a little more symbolically, metaphorically. So the journey of Mary and Joseph to Bethlehem and all the characters and the animals and the star and the proximity to the winter solstice kind of represents our journey, our spiritual journey from the darkness of separation consciousness into a light, growing into the light of what we might call Christ consciousness or oneness consciousness. So that's what we're focused on tonight. And we are celebrating, along with many, many others from all over the globe, this experience. And for many, kind of an evolving understanding of Jesus, who we see as a beautiful role model and example, who taught us that to create peace on earth, we must first discover that peace that resides within our own heart. And so I invite you to open your heart and look at the Christmas story in a new way, in a new light tonight. And as Charles Fillmore said, Charles Fillmore is the co-founder of Unity, he said, "Christmas does not belong to the past. It is a vital, living, present truth. The bringing forth of the Christ child is not a work that is finished in Bethlehem. It is taking place in our midst every day. It is this we celebrate." Bright matter.
It came upon the midnight clear, the glorious soul lamps of gold, peace on the earth, goodwill to all, from heaven's all gracious King. The world in solemn stillness lay to hear the angels sing. Still through the cloven skies they come, with peaceful wings unfurled, and still their heavenly music floats o'er all the weary world. Above the sad and lonely plains, they bend on hovering wing, and ever o'er its babble sounds the blessed angels sing.
Beautiful. All right, so Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore developed a unique philosophy that can help us realize more of our full divine potential. And the idea is that we each have 12 powers within us. And these powers kind of correspond to locations in our physical body, but really it's more of our energetic body. So kind of like the chakras. So he very much was influenced by Eastern thought. And he conceived of this, each of the 12 powers are sort of access points to specific qualities of our spiritual power. And as we learn about them, as we study them, as we work with them, they can really empower our journey and our journey toward wholeness. And so tonight, we are going to look at these 12 powers in a new way. We're going to see how they relate to specific metaphysical aspect of the nativity story, a specific part of it, and how then that can guide us in our journey, how it can move us forward. And so as we focus on one power at a time, and we'll say the corresponding affirmation together, and by doing that, it begins to activate that power. So we have 12 UCP members who are going to come up and share a brief reading, and we'll light the candle that corresponds to the power. And then they will say an affirmation after the reading, and the reading is sort of a piece of the nativity story and how it relates to the power. And then they'll say the affirmation, and afterwards they will invite you to say it together with them, and the words will be on the screen. So just listen for what power or maybe powers really kind of resonate with you. And maybe you want to think about, maybe I can have that as a focus for my spiritual path this year, for my personal growth this year. All right, shall we get started? All right, our first reader is Judith. Come on up.
Mary reminds us of our higher self and our power of faith. In faith, we are preparing every day to know truth and embrace it more completely. With Mary, we express our faith, saying, as she did when she had a vision and revelation of the good to come, "My soul magnifies the Lord." We magnify good through anticipation. We expect and know that every blessing is ours now. Our affirmation of faith: Through faith, I live in positive expectancy. I see the good that can be. Please join in repeating the affirmation. Through faith, I live in positive expectancy.
I see the good that can be. Dana Cohen.
Joseph reminds us of our power of wisdom, which divinely guides us. Like Joseph, when he was faced with a difficult decision, we demonstrate our power to discern what is truly wise. And like Joseph, we open to a new state of consciousness, learning to understand and become spirit acting as us. We listen to our inner wisdom for the right balance of actions that can help us move forward on our spiritual path. Affirmation of wisdom. I embody wisdom. I trust and follow my inner guidance. Everyone? I embody wisdom. I trust and follow my inner guidance.
Yes.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you've delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm a storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Oh, Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? This sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. The great I am. The great I am.
Right, Kellen.
Joseph and Mary's journey from the relative to the absolute reminds us of the power of power. In response to the demands of our physical setting, we travel repeatedly from our ordinary place of physical residence represented by Nazareth
to a spiritual place represented by Bethlehem. This new place of divine awareness supports us in our full expression of spirit. When we evolve into spiritual power, instead of having to strain and struggle on our journey, we call forth our good and experience our needs being met fully and easily. Affirmation of power. I am a powerful divine presence awakening others to their divine identity. Please repeat after me or with me. I am a powerful presence awakening others to their divine identity.
Jesus reminds us that we are born to express divine love. Jesus represents our ability to open to and connect with our spiritual essence, which is love. Love grows daily in our hearts as we recognize spirit in everyone we meet. It is in expressing this divine love that we become the light of the world. The affirmation of love. I am the love that lights the world. I express love by seeing the good in all. Please repeat with me. I am the love that lights the world. I express love by seeing the good in all.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie above thy deep and dreamless sleep. The silent stars go by, yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met with thee tonight. Christ is born of Mary, and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels speak their watch of wondering love. Oh, morning stars together proclaim thy holy birth. And as we sing, our voices ring for peace unto all on earth.
The newborn baby reminds us of our power of life. As we awaken to our oneness with Spirit, we become alive with vitality and well-being. The baby of Nazareth embodies our shift from mortal to spiritual living through the quickening power of divine life. I am divine life, ever renewing and expressing. I give life to divine ideas. Okay.
Right, Nathan, yes.
Mary and Joseph's journey reminds us to turn within and, using our spiritual will, choose the light. Like Mary and Joseph, sometimes we feel hungry or tired or sad or angry or anxious. And like them, we may find ourselves unwelcome and unable to find a place to rest. As was true for Mary and Joseph, The universe rejoices over our success when we finally exercise our spiritual will to birth our new soul awareness, and our path becomes clear. With Mary and Joseph as models, we focus on our divine purpose and keep moving forward toward its fulfillment. I stretch beyond limits and shine my light, whatever the circumstances. Now with me, I stretch
Beyond limits and shine my light, whatever the circumstances. Thank you. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, okay.
Everything's fine.
Oh, all right. We were going to do O Holy Night first. Okay. Thanks for being so anxious to come up.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine. Led by the light of faith serenely beaming, with glowing hearts by his cradle we stand. O'er the world a star is sweetly beaming. Now come the wise men from Orient land. The King of Kings lay thus in lowly manger, with all our trials born to be our friend. He knows our need. His weakness is no stranger. Behold, to sing along with me, you can. Truly, he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. There you go, Dad. Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Lead him. Where's my words? Here we go. Grateful chorus raise we with all our hearts. We praise his holy name. Christ is the Lord. Then ever raise we his power and glory evermore proclaim. His power and glory evermore proclaim. Thank you.
All right. Sharon Carmelo. Yes.
Wow.
The shepherds remind us of our power of strength. An important divine resource represented by the shepherds is the power of spiritual strength. The shepherds symbolize our ability, aided by Spirit, to move forward steadily and courageously, regardless of disappointments or obstacles. These wakeful guardians symbolize the patience, strength, and courage with which Spirit endows us as we fulfill our spiritual purpose.
In the affirmation, centered in truth, I remain strong, patient, and courageous. If you'll say that with me. Centered in truth, I remain strong, patient, and courageous.
Yes. So it is. Dolores.
The angels surround our spiritual birth with magnificent light and remind us of our power of zeal. The angels are messengers of spirit, manifesting into reality directly from divine mind. They celebrate exuberantly our emergence into greater spiritual truth. They share the word of truth, celebrating and empowering our ability to transcend all limited beliefs and conditions. The angels singing in ecstatic harmony heighten our awareness of our power to positively impact not only our own experience, but that of all creation. I am inspired, enthusiastic, and focused. I am exhilarated in my sense of purpose. Join me for the affirmation. I am inspired, enthusiastic, and focused. I am exhilarated in my sense of purpose.
So it is.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains and the mountains
Catherine and Pete.
The stable used for the Holy Birth reminds us of our power of imagination.
This ninth candle is for the stable. Divine guidance enabled Mary and Joseph to imagine the stable as their shelter they sought for their baby's birth.
Sometimes we find that a circumstance works perfectly, even though it didn't seem so at first. Our creative imagination allows us to co-create the life we envision and to see possibilities everywhere.
The power of imagination, seeing the divine possibilities everywhere.
And repeat with us this affirmation of imagination. I am the power of imagination, seeing divine possibilities everywhere.
Reading on a phone.
Thank you. Rena.
The wise men in the Christmas story had a deep understanding that something truly profound was happening in a place called Bethlehem, and they knew they needed to be there to witness it firsthand. They followed their inner guidance and traveled long distances to live the truth as they understood it. Like the wise men, we can allow our deep spiritual understanding to guide us into action, living the truth we know. Affirmation. I am the power of understanding. I make meaningful connections between my beliefs, feelings, and my experiences. Together.
I am the power of understanding. I make meaningful connections between my beliefs,
feelings, and my experience.
Julia.
The Star of Bethlehem reminds us of our power of divine order. This candle is lit for the Star of Bethlehem, the guiding light foretold for generations. When the star appeared in the heavens, the wise astronomers, guided by their lifelong practice and study, recognized it as an expression of universal order and knew that it would lead them to perfect love regardless of challenging circumstances. The star and the choice made by the wise men to follow it show me how to create divine order in my own life by choosing to focus on spiritual outcomes. The affirmation of order is, I welcome divine order in my life experiences. I welcome divine order in my life experiences.
Yes, thank you. All right. Tim and Mariangela, come on up.
The new family's detour through Egypt reminds us of our power of release. Like Mary and Joseph, at every stage of our spiritual awakening, we learn that we cannot become stagnant.
We are always called to release our attachment to that which we have outgrown.
The new family was warned to take a detour through Egypt to elude Herod's soldiers who were intent on killing the divine infant.
Their choice to listen to their inner guidance and release their original plan allowed their family to remain safe and whole.
The affirmation of release: I release attachment to old ideas and embrace spiritual awakening. Together, to old ideas and embrace spiritual awakening.
Thank you. And so it is. All right, so we have all 12 power candles lit, and we're going to now stand together, if you would, if you can. And we're going to proclaim these together. And when you're saying them together, I really want you to feel that you're embodying these powers. Okay. Ready? Take a deep breath with me. Together. I am faith. I am wisdom. I am power. I am love. I am life. I am will. I am strength. I am zeal. I am imagination. I am understanding. I am divine order. I am release. And so it is. You may be seated. All right, so this is our opportunity to share of our gifts, our blessings, an opportunity to really jump into that energy of circulation, of giving and receiving, of opening our hearts in generosity, and bringing forth your gifts to support this congregation and what we're doing here. So if I could have the ushers come up, and we will begin this. There are many ways to share your offering tonight, and it's on the, if you see on the back of the program, there's an address for Venmo, there's the website, there's a QR code that you can go right to the website and make a donation. Many different ways to do that. If you are a conscious sustainer, which means that you have signed up to participate on a regular basis, then you would hold up the green card and put that in the offering. And so I invite you to take whatever represents that gift that you're giving in love. It's an expression of divine love that you're sharing together. I invite you to take that, maybe place it to your heart as we say together our offering affirmation, which is up there. Take a moment. Again, connect with that love, that heart center that is right here at the center of your being, and together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am. Thank you. Thank you for your blessings, your gifts, your love. And now it's time for our candlelighting portion of the service. And what we're going to do is, Juliet, would you come up and join me? What we're going to do is take a candle, and let's take one of these candles. And we're going to come down the aisle and light the candle, your candle, as the greeters pass them out. There we go. And then you share your light with the person next to you. And what I'd like you to do is dip your candle into their light. So this is lit, you dip your candle into their light, and you light that. And then you on down the row until we're all lit. And as you are thinking about it, as you are doing this, I really want you to focus on the idea that as you share your light, as you share your love, it begins to expand and grow, and things become brighter, right? The world becomes brighter as we share our love. We're going to start in the darkness, and gradually the light will grow. Take a moment and look around. That spark of the divine all around you, in front of you, in back of you, next to you, and right within you. Right. Let's go ahead and sing.